Dodgrom is a legendary hero, nature element, monk class, and comes from the Cupid family, where this family gives a bonus to basic stats when used in the Season of Love event. And the Cupid family supports other families and realms where solo heroes get plus 20% increase for any healing received. Dodgrom also has Aether power, namely Regen, where Dodgrom will regenerate 420 health over 6 turns. Judging from this initial assessment, we can see that Dodgrom has abilities that lean towards defense. And looking at his basic stats, Dodgrom has high basic stats and is very good at defense and vitality. And Dodgrom also has a passive skill, where he has innate resistance against status ailments that block special skills. This passive is quite good, because it makes Dodgrom immune to skill blockers, such as Von Rothbart, and combined with his average mana generation, makes Dodgrom quite good to use in defensive and offensive formations. Judging from the skill effects, Dodgrom has 3 skill effects. The first, Dodgrom gets Taunt that prevents enemies from using special skills on the caster's allies for 4 turns. This skill effect is quite good, because it can prevent opponents from hurting allies, but the number of turns is relatively short when compared to Ludwig. The second skill effect, the caster counterattacks a random enemy with 150% of the damage received for 4 turns. This effect can be said to be quite effective when combined with the taunt effect, because the percentage of damage countered is quite strong, which makes Dodgrom's chances of executing enemies randomly greater. The third skill effect, the caster reduces all received damage by minus 50% for 4 turns. This effect is quite good as a defense buff, which can at least make Dodgrom more durable when receiving many hits from his opponents, so that he can counter more enemy attacks. And when the effect of this skill, combined with his average mana generation, makes Dodgrom quite good to be used to fill the tank and flank positions in defense and attack formations. As for the Titan attack team, Dodgrom is not really recommended, because he does not have the necessary skill effects. And for raid tournaments, Dodgrom will be good to use in various types of tournaments, especially in Rush Attack and Bloody Battle. And based on these aspects, Dodgrom has an overall combat score of A. And assessed overall, starting from class, family, Aether power, basic stats, passive and active skills, we can see that Dodgrom is counted as a fairly good taunter, counterattacker, and buffer. In short, it can be said that Dodgrom is a combination of Oniwakamaru and Bennu. However, Dodgrom can counterattack his opponent's damage randomly. So Dodgrom has the opportunity to deal strong damage to weak enemies in the opponent's formation. This effect is what makes Dodgrom a little more unique than other counterattack heroes. However, if Dodgrom meets a hero who can bypass defense buffs, such as Bonzo, Iacantha, and Mortwitch, or who bypasses taunt, like Nima, then it is certain that Dodgrom will face a difficult situation. However, during my time using Dodgrom in beta, he was one of the most durable heroes during battle. And if indeed there are no significant changes to Dodgrom's basic stats, class, passive, and active skills, so I can say that Dodgrom is a pretty good hero to have.